Hello, everyone. My guest today is Christian Tanase. He's building a tool called Lawyer for Your Debts. It's playing in, you can think of it like Rocket Lawyer, the LegalZoom space, especially overseas, but scaling nicely. We're excited to have him. Christian, are you ready to take us to the top?
Let's take it to the top, Nathan.
So
Thank you.
you're based in Barcelona, which is, I think, your main focus right now. Talk to us about how you're thinking about expanding the product, and start off with what is the product doing? What are some of your customers using you for?
Yes, so thank you, Nathan. So we are, let's say we are a SaaS business. We started as a law as an agency. But starting from 2020, November 2020, we become a SaaS. So we are working in the niche of personal insolvency, and we are working now in Spain. But we have the technology to adapt to other European countries such as Italy, Romania, and also we could adapt the technology to Latin countries such as Brazil, Mexico, and other Latin countries.
When you say you converted to SaaS in November of 2020, help me understand what companies or customers are paying you, how much they're paying you per month, and what are they getting?
So we charge for our service between the medium is 3,000 euro, and our customers pays our services from between 6 to 10 installments.
Okay, so you're making, and people are paying $3,000 per year on average to use your technology?
300 euros
300
per
euros per month or
per
per
month,
year?
per
Per
month,
month.
and per year, let's say 3,000 exactly.
Okay, got it. So about 350 United States dollars per month.
Exactly. Exactly.
And what are people, I want to be very clear, is this a service or software? So when someone's paying you $350 per month, what are they getting?
So our software, our service, let's say, as we worked earlier as an agency, as a law company, but now we are working as a SaaS because when our customers enter in our technology, they have the possibility to upload documents and to complete a survey, and based on what they complete, the system generate automatically some files needed in order to have this bankrupt this insolvency proceeding.
I
So
don't
I
understand
think,
what this
let's
means.
say,
When you say why do they need your paperwork to help go through an insolvency proceeding? Are these people who are bankrupt and they're looking for your help to get
e-
out of bankruptcy?
exactly, I think in USA you call it chapter 7, I think.
Okay, so if are these companies going through Chapter 7 or personal people filing for
personal
bankruptcy?
personal
Okay.
personal people, personal people.
So the obvious question is if I'm personally filing for bankruptcy, I don't have $350 laying around to pay you per month to use your software.
This is a good question because all of our customers ask this. But if you, let's say we charge 3,000 for someone who has debt between 30 and 50. So if you put it in the balance, the amount that the client pays is less than what it's a small amount compared of total amount of their debt, and the client could start like a new, let's say, and it's a new opportunity. The law is called second opportunity.
Christian, this sounds too good to be true. I pay you $3,000 and you make $30,000 of debt magically disappear.
Exactly. The law is approved in Spain and is working, but it
Well,
has a
no,
lot of
explain to me.
bureaucracy.
No one's gonna believe that when they hear it. So tell me how it works. How do you do it?
Exactly. So this law has, let's say, has four parts. The first part is you need to gather a lot of documents. So it means it has a lot of bureaucracy. After you gather all those information, you need to go to a notary and ask for a mediator to mediate with all the creditors. When you go to the mediators, you need to propose a debt restructuring plan. If the creditors accept the debt restructuring plan, we could talk here about, let's say, discount of the debts between 20 to almost 80% of the debt. Instead of a client to pay, instead of paying, let's say, 20K to a creditor, he will pay with a discount an 18% of discount of that payment of that debt. And at the end, If the creditors don't accept this payment plan, you need to go to the last step that is called in the judge. You need to present in the judge everything that you did before, and if you complete all the terms, you will have what is called cancellation of debt, almost
Okay.
100%.
These four steps feel like a lot of steps. Gather documents, try and work with a
Exactly.
mediator. The mediator doesn't work. You then propose a debt restructuring plan to the creditors. If they accept, usually get off with some discount. If they still don't accept, number four is you go to a judge.
Exactly.
How many people paying customers do you have right now going through this process?
We have right now more than 2,000 clients.
Okay, 2,000 clients who are actively paying 300 euros per month.
Uh, we have that are paying. We have between we have, just say, almost 700 clients, because the others already paid and now are in progress to solve their debts.
So 700 times 350 United States dollars per month. What is your
Exactly.
revenue today?
Last month we made 210k.
210,000 last month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so the obvious question I have here is with any SaaS company, your economics come from recurring revenues, sticky
Exactly.
customers. After you
Exactly.
help a customer, relieve some of this debt, they then leave. You just said it. You had 2,000 that have used you, and only 700 are still paying. Why is this
Exactly.
product valuable for a customer over the long term? How do you get people to keep paying you after the debt's restructured?
After the debt restructure, we plan to implement an upsells for them. We want to implement. We have in process to make an application, an app like Rocket Lawyer, to provide them with legal services. Do you know the application Do Not Pay?
I do not.
I think they are in UK. I don't know if they are in the US, but we will make, we have in progress to make an app like this to make an upsell. But but we are, this market of insolvency is a big market. So because basically each month we create we convert between 19 to 100 new clients. Let
Nine
me
nine zero.
90 and
Yep.
100. Let me tell you, this is a big market. In France, for example, they had this law for more than 50 years. So in France, more than 170,000 people per year goes through this law and cancel their debts. Here in Spain, we're at the beginning. When we started in 2017, just 150 person per month used Google to search about this law. Now we have more than 40,000 people per month searching about this law, and the possible market could be 120,000 people per year.
I understand. So talk to me about your engineering team, because that's going to determine how fast you can get out a new product to keep customers paying you, where you can add value to them even after you cancel some of their debt. So what's the team size today? How many people?
We have an external team of let's say six people.
You said an external team of six people.
Exactly.
What's the team size? The total team size, full-time employees?
This partner, it has a lot of developers, because we didn't have it here in house. We have an external, so it's a partner.
I understand
So
that. I'm talking
they
about
have,
on your team, Christian. Ignore
yes.
developers. On your team, how many people are full-time?
We have almost 25 people.
25. And
Yes,
what's the breakdown? What do they do?
we have in marketing, we have 4 people. We have in sales department, sales representative, we have six people, and until the end of this month we will put 9 people, 9 people more, so we'll be like, say, 15 people. And afterwards we have, let's say, the person that are in charge to customer support. We call them paralegal. They are our customer support. If the client doesn't know how to upload the document, or something
How many
like
are there?
We have there 6.
6. Okay, so you have 25 full time. There's 4 in marketing, 6 in sales, 6 in customer
Exactly.
support, and even an external development team of 6 people as well.
Exactly.
How much do you pay that external development team per month?
Between 6 to 10K.
6 to 10K. And are you happy with how
Exactly.
fast they're building code?
Yes.
How did you find them? There's a lot of founders listening right now looking for
On
outsourced development teams.
Upwork.
So you found these guys on Upwork and you pay them $6,000 to $10,000 per month, and they move quick.
Exactly. Very quick. We had an MVP. We had an MVP from. Let's see. I had an idea in January last year. I spoke with them in March. We start in April May, and in November we had the MVP.
Yep, that's great. So your first customers on the SaaS platform were back in November, correct?
Exactly, in November.
Yep. And help me understand the size of the agency before you had SaaS. So how much revenue was the agency doing?
Before we had SaaS, we had let me say, have almost 35 people. 35. So we now are just 24, so 11 people less.
How much revenue did you do in 2020 that was services revenue?
In 2020, 1.4 million.
1.4 million, got it. And that was basically all services revenue because you switched to SaaS at the end of the year.
Exactly.
And are you still doing any of that agency work, or are you only focused on the SaaS stuff now?
We have now, let's say, three type of servicing. We have a phone contract, when the client speak with our sales department and sign the contract, but it goes through the SaaS afterwards. We have signing contract in person, but it's a 10% because we have 2 offices, one in Barcelona and one in Madrid. And we have also what we implemented is the online sign up.
Mm-hmm. Very good. This makes a lot of sense. So you built the agency. Now, when did you launch the agency? What year?
In 2017.
Okay, so between 2017 and 2020, you went from nothing to a $1.4 million agency. You then said, I want to build software. You launched that late November 2020.
We started in 2017 with 2K, and we got from 2017 and 2020 3.5 million euros.
The total revenue across all the years.
Total revenue.
Exactly. Very good. Very, very good. Christian, this is a fun story to follow. Let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, what's your favorite business book?
It's the one that how is it the name? I don't remember now.
What's it about?
It's about focus on what you need to do.
We'll look it up afterwards.
The one that made cash flow.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
I'm following the CEO of SpaceX.
Elon Musk. Number 3, how many hours? What's your favorite online tool for building your company?
It was Canva.
Number
At the beginning,
4.
it was Canva.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
Between 6 to 8 hours.
And what's your situation, Christian? Married, single, kids?
I'm married. I don't have children, and my spouse, we have the business with. I have the business with my spouse, my wife.
She's the
lawyer. She's a lawyer.
Oh, I love that. How many kids?
No, we don't have kids. No.
Oh, no kids. Okay, got it. And last question here. How old are you today?
33.
33. What's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
Marketing, economics.
Guys, there you have it. Christian helping you really in Spain and France. If you're personally going through a debt scenario, he'll help you work out of the debt. They have a SaaS tool to help you do this. Spun out of an agency that did 1.4 million in revenue in 2020. Now on a SaaS basis, over 700 customers paying. They pay on average $300 per month, adding 90 to 100 new clients per month. Did $210,000 last month. 25 people full-time building the project, 6 on their outsourced engineering team. Christian, thanks for taking us to the top.
Thank you very much, Nathan.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.